10 holies. I was kind of hoping for more, actually. But whatever. You got more to say, White Seed guy? So it says in the letter, you're looking for Ellone. That's what I told you, dude. I'm sorry. Ellone's no longer here. You see, the world went white. Remember we picked her up from your garden near the Fisherman's Horizon coast. There's no coast at Fisherman's Horizon. It's like in the freaking middle of the ocean with a bridge. And there she is, and Zone was there the entire time. Zone, you should have checked in with me. After that, we headed east to get away as far as we could from Media and Galbadia. And Watts was there too. Damn it, Watts, you were supposed to be filling in on information. Watts, why were you in the captain's quarters? Watts? Whatever. Before long, we encountered the Galbadian fleet. They had a lot of ships. Obviously, they were searching for us. Zone ran off and had a stomachache in the corner. We should have been more careful. They pursued us in full force. Then he got better, came back. Luckily, we were able to escape, but then our ship broke down and we were stranded. And Watts ran around like a crazy person. So glad I'm associated with these guys. There was no way we were going to let the Galbadians take Ellone. Eventually, the Galbadians caught up to us, and we had no choice but to prepare for battle. Then an S-Star ship showed up. Watts again, full of information. He's apparently in charge of information on board this ship as well. Just everywhere he goes. Full of information. A battle began between them, and we were caught in the middle of it. Then something strange happened. The world turned white again. It was very odd. Suddenly, an S-Star ship came up beside us, and S-Star soldiers came aboard with their massive shoulders. They told us to get aboard their ship. Sounded like an order to evacuate. They seemed kind of indifferent about it, actually. Of course, we refused. We didn't trust them, just as we didn't trust the Galbadians. As the S-Star soldiers were trying to convince us, the battle became more intense between S-Star and Galbadia. Soon they were forced to leave our ship, after we individually gave them no answer. Well, what? Sorry, there was just a giant red thing near his crotch. Who designs these uniforms? Whoa, Ellone, you are not supposed to be staying there. As their ship was pulling away, Ellone yelled out something. Now, I want you guys to pay attention here. There's only one thing on screen, so you obviously know what I want you to pay attention to. Then all of a sudden, she jumped onto their ship. Let's see your jump. What the hell was that? It wasn't like her at all. She was usually a great jumper. She was an Olympic high jumper. Looked like she slipped and passed out at the same time. To this day, I don't understand why she did that. After that, S-Star's fleet withdrew from battle and fled. And Galbadia left us alone, thankfully. Maybe that's when we came and fought them? It's kind of unclear the timeline here. After they left, well, it's a long story. Not really. You hung out here for eternity. After our ship is fully repaired, we plan to go to S-Star. Sorry, Leo. We couldn't protect her. So Ellone's in S-Star? We believe so. And now we're back on our garden. Have you decided on a destination? S-Star. Oh man, xenophobic S-Star. That area's terrain is not really suited for flying the garden. Anyway, set a course for S-Star. Leo does not care what you have to say on the subject. we are going. That is actually not where we're going now. I will meet you back at our... Well, I think it's actually our only location. No, we have multiple locations here. I'll meet you back at our first side quest location. Back in Timber, outside the Timber Maniac's building, we need to talk to this guy. Remember, we had talked him into becoming a journalist way back in Disc 1. Guess what? I finally became a journalist. The kind that can sing and dance and entertain, of course. Feel like I owe you one, thanks. I have a gift for you, take it. And we get a pet name tag. Now, I know I'm late on this, but you can actually get Angelo's card should you have missed it earlier from Watts on board the ship. Once again, should you have missed it. There's still a little bit more that we can do here in Timber. Of course, it wouldn't be worth the journey if we just got the name tag. Let's head over to the right, over to the train station, as we see a guy having a nervous breakdown on the bench that I just noticed. Hurry, the train's coming now! Save the little girl. Eek! Ouch! No! Little girl! Little girl, get out of the way! There's a train a-coming! And we all died. Oh, we made it. Thank you for your help. And a train appeared on screen here. Let's take a look at it. Timber news. Young girl saved in the nick of time by brave young man. Apparently here in Timber, they still do not know who I am. That is indeed worrisome, actually. Does nobody pay attention to what I do in the world? Like, this was a big deal. What we had done. Are you still here? Thank you for your business. Please come again. Seriously. You work for the hotel, don't you? You wait for old business guys to come in and start drinking in the... What the hell was that? Drinking in the bar, and you go, hey, $100 for a good time. That's your job, isn't it? Isn't it? What am I going to do? Well, what I'm going to do, actually, is meet you at our next destination. All we got here was the name tag. I'll be back. Back outside Balam. I have brought Zell with us because, of course, everything important in Balam only happens when Zell's in the party. So Zell's back in, and as soon as we walk in, because we have talked to a certain girl in the library with a pigtail, that's really her name, there's this person on screen. How you doing? Hey Zell, do you know a girl at the garden with a pigtail? She came by your house the other day. And that's all the information that we get as she slowly walks off screen. She was just hanging out to tell us that important information. Is it just me, or is she doing like a little bit of a sexy walk there? Like, I'm not saying it's sexy. I'm saying she's trying to be sexy. You know what I mean? Either way, though, what the hell are you doing? Whoa, that was a little uncomfortable. You have anything to say? Where did he go? My gosh, I hope he doesn't get hit by a car or anything. Like, he really needs to be on the docks or outside of town to get hit by a car. It's not like that's a common occurrence around here. Yo, Ma, has anyone come by to see me? Someone with a pigtail. She's not really your mom, remember? Huh? What's this all of a sudden? No one stopped by. That's strange. Like nothing? Nobody? So you're going to have another friend visit? I'm looking forward to meeting this person. Wait, what? Hey Ma, is she okay is it okay if she spends the night? Of course, dearie. I'll just have my headphones on. What the hell? Alright, what we need to do now is head to the hotel. We actually do need to spend the night here. No getting away with just like walking in. We actually need to purchase a room. Welcome to the lovely Balam Hotel. Rooms are 100 gil. I will be staying. Once again, I only do this when I absolutely have to. I mean, there's lots of free ways to get a good night's sleep. But wait, maybe we don't get a good night's sleep this time. Where's Zell? He escaped? What do you mean escaped? Like we were holding him hostage this whole time. I was unaware of this. I should have been putting in my shift hour, shouldn't I? Wait, Leo, look at that. So, I really wanted you to read this. I'm glad I found you here. Like I said, library girl with a pigtail. Even though really it's a ponytail, whatever. I can't I quit. Huh? I can't hear what they're saying. Look. All right. Yeah, time and look. He's ink me. Then it's still. Off filled heart. Sorry, had L-U. A self. Was that supposed to make sense to me? Because I got like half of that. Once again, she's doing the slow walk as Zell stares at her ass as she walks away. Yo, Leo, I was waiting for you. Let's go. Wait, you were not waiting for me. We gave you your space. But we have received Combat King 003 as a result of that. Let's take a look at what we have earned. Should be somewhere near the back here. Oh, it is the back here. Edie's introduction letter. That was ever so useful. But here we have Combat King 003, a magazine for Zell. It says Fire's Bliss really just for Zell. Here we have Meteor Barrett. Wonder where they got that name. As a fighter, you will occasionally encounter near-death experiences. Using Meteor Barrett in these situations may be your only chance to emerge victorious. It is a skill that throws all of your energy against the enemy. And it has one hell of a combination here. Being a finishing blow, it inflicts tremendous damage against the enemy. Remember, always use it for a good cause, okay? Hopefully you don't use it to mug people on the street. I'll try to keep that in mind. But we did earn ourselves Combat King 003. So, what I am going to do, before I really do anything else, is I'm going to level up both Cerberus and Alexander here. There's a couple things that I definitely want to have learned before we move on, but we will move on next time. That is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. I've been Balam Garden. I've been joined, as always, by my needs and introduction squad, apparently, of Sophie, Leo, and Zell. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.